great teachers, engaged students, and a world-class curriculum. Our Cornerstones will help DC Public Schools transform the teaching and learning in our classrooms. We're putting a stake in the ground that every student at every school deserves a world-class education.
Cornerstones are shared assignments across DC Public Schools. They're about bringing equity to the district, a shared experience, creating a floor but not a ceiling around the teaching and learning that happens in our classrooms. They're developed and led by teachers, our teachers, great teachers who are doing great things in their classrooms that we want to spread across the district.
I think Cornerstones are going to offer a really unique opportunity for DC students and teachers. Not only will it bring all of the content together into a meaningful problem for students to solve collaboratively, but the teachers will have the lesson plans, the resources, the professional development, the opportunity to reflect, and it will be available to all teachers and all students, providing a real equitable platform for all of DC's students and for teachers to provide these meaningful opportunities.
My favorite project for this year was science fair, because I got in first place.
Yeah.
And, you know, I can always gloat about that my whole life. Science fair.
They didn't even call out your name, just they called out your number and you just stood up. It was like, I'm like that.
The Cornerstone Initiative builds on the great work we've been doing for the past few years. The Cornerstone assignments will be based on our units, building off of text and content that's already in place. It's really going to help us take our curriculum to the next level by creating learning experiences for students that are meaningful and important.
So one of my favorite activities that we did was the narrative essays, because I really like writing stories in general. And so when that was the first time we did that, I was like really excited, because that was the first time I used my own creative mind in actual school, and I enjoyed it.
As educators, looking at what children do in terms of their production is icing on the cake for the lifestyle that we live. I get to see how my kids are doing compared to kids across the city. What's good for my kids at Lecky should be good for the kids over at Seton in any part of the city. I want to be able to play. I want to be able to showcase the talent of my teachers, showcase the learning of my students in a really meaningful way, and the Cornerstone gives us an opportunity to do that.
The Office of Family and Public Engagement has partnered with the Office of Teaching and Learning to create 13 grade-specific parent curriculum resource guides. Next year, each family will receive a guide that directly corresponds to their child's grade. Each grade level guide will include information on the Cornerstones. We will also provide parents with a monthly breakdown of what their child is learning in each of the 4 core subject areas, while also providing tips and activities to support learning at home.
It's time to be bold. Cornerstones, when combined with quality everyday instruction, position students as drivers of their own achievement. Cornerstones exemplify the rigor, motivation, and depth of a 21st century learning experience.